A very good afternoon to you, brothers and sisters in Christ, on this Holy Tuesday, Tuesday of Holy Week 2020. This is your friend, Vocation Director, Father Adam McDonald, coming to you from inside this time, inside my office, that is, here at Divine Word College Seminary, where, if you know me well, you know I enjoy a good cup of coffee. So enjoying that this afternoon as I send out some words of encouragement, support, and love to everyone here and around the world as we journey closely with Jesus this week on the way of his cross, knowing that this will lead to new life, joy, and hope at Easter. So as I was out walking this afternoon on what turned out to be a beautiful sunny afternoon here in Iowa, the first almost summer-like day that we've experienced this spring. It was about 75 degrees this afternoon with the sun shining and a nice breeze. My intention was thinking about the gospel from today and Jesus being around the table at the Last Supper with his disciples and proclaiming that one of them would betray him. And what was interesting was that when Jesus explained this to his disciples, that one of them would betray him, he obviously was speaking from a place of deep personal pain and disappointment. We can just imagine how disappointed he must have been, knowing that amongst his chosen friends and closest companions, one would be unfaithful to him. And yet, in their response, it doesn't seem that the disciples were able to really respond and be attentive to Jesus' pain. Rather, they focused more on themselves and looking at one another and thinking, certainly not I, Lord, or is it him, or I bet it's that guy over there. And I think what that teaches us is that even when we're going through the midst of this very difficult and uncertain time, a time of crisis for many, a time of stress, fear, and uncertainty, that we need to remember that we can't just remain focused on ourselves, but that we need to respond to Christ as he is revealed to us through our sisters and brothers and those around us. And so as we journey through a Holy Week that will be unlike any Holy Week in my lifetime and maybe yours as well, perhaps it's good to remember that the first Easter, when Jesus rose from the dead, was celebrated not in a church full of flowers and flocks of the faithful, but in an empty tomb where some faithful women came to pray and found the tomb empty. Maybe our churches will be empty like that tomb this Easter, but our hearts and our lives are called to be full with the new life, hope, and promise of resurrection that Christ offers us. And so as we prepare for the journey that lies ahead of us, let us remember what I shared the other day about the spirituality of the palm. To remember to be prayerful this week, to be attentive to what God is doing in us and around us, to be as loving as we possibly can to one another, and to remember that love has been, is, and always will be our mission, to share and spread the love of God with others. So some thoughts and reflections to share with you. Cheers to you as I enjoy my coffee this afternoon. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless. Know that my prayers are with you as always.